Hey y'all, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm talking to y'all today about DBA. I'm getting ready to go walking this morning. I got up on time, so I'm happy about that. Because the last few days, I have not been getting up on time. I'm faceless today, y'all, because I have stuff to do. But I did want to go live so I can talk to y'all about DBA. My plan is to go live every day now, at least one time a day. And this is the easy way to do it when I'm not showing my face, because I can still do my duties and also get my live time in at the same time. Hey Black Roses. Hey D-Rob. How y'all doing this morning? Hey Brian. How y'all doing? I'm getting ready to go for my morning walk. What y'all doing today? I'm finna go get it in. Are y'all working out this morning? Are y'all in the bed? I'm just playing. There's nothing wrong with being in the bed. But I just wanted to take this time to go ahead and go live and still do what I had to do and talk to y'all about DBA and how it's changed my life. I got it on May the 5th, and I always wanted to take that leap of faith and get done with working a 9 to 5 because I was tired of people monitoring my time, telling me when and what I had to do. And this tool popped up randomly. I was on TikTok scrolling as normal, trying to get some entertainment and some relief from, real life. And I came across this girl. Her name is Brooke Billionaire. Y'all go follow her. Her name's Brooke Billionaire on here. And she had her baby while she was on live. She was talking about how she made $43K in 3 months. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. But she had receipts. She had a screenshot of her stand store behind her. So I stayed on the live to see what she was talking about because, I'm tired of going to work. So she was saying how DBA was a tool that she used to make the 43K, and it's a digital marketing course. And it's very similar to the other courses out there like UBC. Will Chris break no contact? Yuri. Girl, I don't know who Chris is. But it's like UBC, but it's more affordable. So it's only $111. But UBC, it's like $500. And she was saying how she was able to start because she could afford it. She couldn't afford UBC, but she wanted to get a course. So she got this one, and it taught her how to build out her own site. She got her store and her product up and ready within 24 hours through Stan Store. And it was easy for her to build it because Stan Store is very user friendly. And once she got started, she just got on live every day. She was getting on live every day. And I'm like, well, who has time to get on live every day? But really, in actuality, if you want to make additional income or you're trying to escape going to work, you'll make time to do those practices so that you can do that, And what I didn't even buy the product because of I wanted it. What made me buy it was seeing her taking care of her baby. Her baby was kind of whining and crying and stuff while she was on live. But she still was talking to us and, being herself and showing us real raw authenticity. So I was like, damn, if she can do this, because I have 3 kids. If she can do this and she has 1 baby, I know that I can do it. So it was very motivating to see that. So that inspired me to get it. And I already was in the digital marketing space. I've been doing this since 2020 when COVID hit because I got laid off from my corporate job at the time. And I decided, okay, I'm not going to give anybody else the opportunity to ever tell me if I'm going to eat or not. Because I was already doing digital marketing part-time for nonprofits and public relation firms, helping them with their Facebook ads and their social media posts. But I wasn't doing it full-time because I was still working, right? Where's my key at? So for years, I've been playing with the idea of doing it, but I didn't have a product. And I had been on YouTube. I've been YouTubing since 2011, but I was doing it for fun. It was just a hobby. I wasn't doing it to get paid. And I didn't know people were getting paid like that from YouTube until years later, me being into it by running ads or doing partnerships. So when I got DBA May the 5th, that's when I took a commitment to myself. We're going to do this for real, and we're going to go all out with it. And we're going to stay committed for at least a year. Because a year, you can't really see the results in something until you've been doing it for X amount of time. And I figure 52 weeks is a good amount of time for me to see the trends, for me to see, how well I'm doing at this if I stay committed to it for a while. So I got it, and I've already seen a difference. So when I first got it, I only had 1,000 followers on Instagram, and it teaches you how to do your content. So I've been formatting my content the way that DBA shows you how to do it, and now I have 6,432 followers on Instagram. In just a month, I already have 6,432 followers. And then on TikTok, when I first got DBA, I had 1,200 followers. Now I have over 2,000 in 4 weeks. And I'm not finna stunt and lie to y'all like I was making money when I first got it, because I wasn't. My first 3 weeks, I didn't make a dime. And I'm just like, damn, what the hell? What am I doing? Because everybody in the group was like, you made my first sale, or made 3 sales today, woke up to some sales. And I'm like, damn, I didn't make anything. So I wasn't getting discouraged, but I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling some type of way because I have experience in sales. I've sold insurance, I've sold chemicals, I've sold uniforms, I've sold a lot of stuff. So I'm like, if I have experience in sales, why am I not selling? Everybody else in the community was selling. But it was because they already had their own thing going on. The thing about digital marketing is when you go into it, you don't need to be nobody else but yourself. I was going into it, digital marketing is when you go into it, you don't need to be nobody else but yourself. I was going into it trying to appeal to people like I was somebody else, like not being myself, because I'd already had an audience on my TikTok, but through my spiritual content. So I thought that I had to stop being my normal spiritual self to get sales, and that's not true. So my 4th week, I switched it up, and I went back to I normally talk, and boom, that's when people started buying from back to being my authentic self. So I'm like, damn, okay. So that was a lesson that I learned when I first started with my digital product, is be yourself. And also, another thing is, don't be salesy. Like, you don't have to be a salesman. All you have to do is just let the people know the value that is brought to you and how it's changed your life or how it's changed other lives. In case you haven't made any sales yet, you can talk about your community's wins, because it is a large community of us. Excuse me. You can just get on the school community website and look and see what everybody else is doing and share how they're winning, in case you haven't won anything just yet. So that way you don't have to feel like you have to lie. And that's another thing. Please do not lie. Don't get on here talking about, I made this amount of money, and you haven't made it yet. Because people are going to see through that. Just be honest. Like, you can tell them, I'm new. Like, I make it known that I am new to selling DBA, and this is my journey. That way they can feel like they're going with you on your journey. You're both new, and they get to grow with you. That's, to me, very exciting. Letting your audience grow with you so they can see where you came from. Because if you're consistent and you post 3 times a day like you're supposed to, you're going to grow, because you're going to constantly learn new things. And that's another part of not UBC, but DBA is, damn, these clouds look fake. I'm on my way to the park so I can go walking. But another thing is, you have to be ready for challenges. Like, you're not going to just pop off overnight. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It's going to take time. Like I said, I've had it since May. I've made 19 sales so far. I've had it since May 5th. And today's June let me put my seatbelt on. Hold on. Today's June the 13th. So I've had it a little over a month now. I've made 19 sales. But if you look at my page, you see that I post 3 times a day. I'm very consistent. And I'm not gonna lie, before I had a system in place, I used to get overwhelmed when I was planning content, because I'm like, damn, I gotta go to work. I got 3 kids. I gotta cook when I get home. I gotta clean. I got a husband. He wants to spend time. And I'm the type to where if I'm focused on something, I'm all in. Like I'm paying attention strictly to that. So I had to get a balance. So you might want to just schedule off a certain time out of the day where you make content, or one day out of the week for like 2 to 3 hours where you just batch content and edit it, and that way you can just schedule it or save it in your drafts and just go in and click post whenever you're ready to post, because it's not fair to your family or yourself if you spend last minute time trying to get everything together the day of. So I do recommend having a schedule, but you do have to post 3 times a day, because this is your free advertisement, right? So you are wanting to showcase yourself on your platforms so that people can see what you're doing. People gonna watch you anyway. You might as well let them watch you while you're making some money. You know what I'm saying? So DBA is definitely changing my life. Oh, something else that is slept on, y'all. I'm finna drop a gem. Something else that is highly slept on is SBDC. So your Small Business Development Center, your local Small Business Development Center. Y'all need to tap into your local Small Business Development Center. So I did, and I have a free business advisor now, and she literally is going to walk me from A to Z when it comes to getting my business set up. So your business advisor helps you with your business plan. They help you with your business structure. They help you get funding. They help you with trainings. There's free trainings through the state, but you're already paying for it with your tax dollars. So that's why it doesn't cost you anything to use the service, because you're already paying for it, y'all. Go to your small business development centers and tap in, because they have so many free resources. Like, for example, there's a training, it's called Start Smart, and there's going to be a tax lawyer there basically walking you through how to form your business and the tax benefits you get. And I know that it's not a sexy conversation, but it is a conversation that you need to be having and looking at, because once your business is growing, you got to scale your business. You don't want to just go in there and not know nothing, because that's how you fail. If you don't plan, that's how you mess up. All right, y'all, made the trap. Let's go walking. And there are times where you might feel discouraged, but you got to shake that shit off. Feelings are fleeting, and you get to choose how you feel. You get to choose if you want to be unmotivated, mad. Get out your feelings, because ain't no money in there. I have my days, but I always go back to what my end goal is. Hold on, y'all. I got to put on the timer. But I always go back to what my end goal is. Hold on, y'all. I got to put on the timer. Like, fuck this shit, man. But feel the feels. Give yourself a day to have that mode. But make sure you post 3 times a day. You just got to keep going. You got to do the hard things. It's not going to be easy, y'all. Anything worth having is not easy. But when I tell you getting into the digital marketing space, the time is now. For real. It's projected to be a $6 trillion industry by 2025. And we only have 5 months left of 2024. So what does that mean? That means it's growing rapidly, and people are tapping into buying knowledge. And that's all it is. DBA is a tool for you to, it's a framework and a tool for you to sell the knowledge of things you know. If you have a skill, if you know how to do something, you can sell digital products. So, for example, if you're good at cooking something, you can sell digital products. You can sell your recipe. You can make an ebook or a PDF. That's another thing, y'all. PDFs are selling. Spreadsheets are selling. Digital Boss Academy will show you how to sell your ebooks. It'll show you how to sell a PDF. You can literally sell stuff that you already know. Make content around it. Build out your audience. Constantly make content. So, for example, if you're a chef, Constantly make content about your recipes of you cooking, your seasonings you like to use, where you from, how you got that style of cooking, what pots, what pans you recommend. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of temperature you use to make on the oven to make whatever it is you're using, your techniques. That's going to draw in the tribe you want. Like I say all the time, your vibe is going to attract your tribe. So once you start posting on a consistent basis 3 times a day, every day, the same type of shit, you're going to build trust with your audience. So once you build that trust, whenever you pop up with an ebook, they're going to easily want to buy it from you because they already trust and know you, and they know what kind of content you come with. So boom, because you already have that community, you have somebody to sell to. But if you're not posting 3 times a day, that trust factor is not going to be there, and nobody's going to want anything. Like for me, I was excited when I got DBA and I did this big launch, but I didn't think about the fact that I had my old audience. This new audience knew nothing about me selling digital products. They know nothing about Digital Boss Academy. So when I dropped, it flopped because my audience was like, "Girl, what?" They didn't take me seriously because they hadn't seen me posting about it. It was random to them, but for me, I've been working on it, so I knew about it. So keep that in mind. You have to have so there's a strategy to it. I'm gonna make a PDF about it. It's a 30 to 90 day rollout. Before you drop anything, you want to have a 30 to 90 day rollout. So basically, it's like an ad campaign for yourself, a free ad campaign on your social medias. You want to be constantly going live. You want to be making content around your product. You want to create some anticipation so people get ready and excited about what it is you're going to be providing. So that's the piece that I was missing too. That's somewhere else I messed up at. I did not have a rollout. I just dropped. And nobody knew what the hell I was talking about because I wasn't posting about it. So you want to make sure that you're getting your audience warmed up to the idea of whatever product it is. And if you're ready to make that investment in yourself, y'all, the link is in my bio. You can get it for $27 today on a payment plan, or you can pay the full price, the full sales price of $111 for DBA. You get video editing classes. You get a crash course in Canva. Like, for example, I learned yesterday, because I also have a YouTube channel, how to make a thumbnail. So now, boom, I leveled up my YouTube because now I have professional looking thumbnails instead of those random screenshots they use for the video. So that's one of the many ways. I know I'm breathing hard. I'm walking. But that's one of the many ways that DBA has leveled me up, y'all. And you can too. It has ManyChat Automations. So when people start messaging you on Instagram or they send comments on your post, they're going to automatically get a response, which is going to separate you from your competition, because some people don't have automations, and your business is going to run when you're not running it. It's going to be going 24/7 when you have your automation set up, and DBA shows you how to do that. And there's branding webinars and bundles. So I definitely am currently on my branding module doing the brand story, and it's taught me a lot, because I was just focused on posting, but you're now a brand. When you start selling digital products, you're a brand. And like Target is a brand, Walmart is a brand, Wells Fargo is a brand. They have brand colors, they have a brand voice. When you see their commercials, you know that's Target's voice, that's Wells Fargo's voice. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to create your own brand voice, and it has to be consistent, and you have to have the same values. So what values are important to you? So for me, mine is personal development, spirituality, and integrity. So those are my brand values. Those are things that are important for my brand and that I'm going to make sure are across the board always being exhibited. You got 100 content ideas and hooks. Really, it's way more than that. It's multiple hook ebooks and stuff inside of the program. And you get all that for $111 or $27 today, y'all. So there's no excuses. And then if you don't, like today, if you don't want to have your face on your social media, you can have a faceless account. I have a faceless Instagram and I have my face Instagram. So I have 2 different ways I'm making money. And I have somebody else managing that account, so I don't have to worry about it. I give her $100 a month and she posts 3 times a day for me. And she creates my content, captions, and manages my other profile. So that's another thing, y'all. You have to also delegate. Get your ass on Fiverr. Find somebody that can manage your social media. Okay.
Okay,
Hello.
all good. Hello,
Hi, how you doing?
Hadley.
Well, I'm
What's
sorry,
your
what were you...
name? Where are
Do
you
you,
from?
you speak English?
Yes. Show me your face.
I'm doing faceless this morning. I'm going walking. I'm talking about DBA today. Do you have any questions?
No.
That was the first time somebody asked to join my live. If anybody wants to join to ask me about DBA, cool. I'm not showing my face this morning. I'm working out. But y'all are welcome to join. But like I was saying, damn, what was I saying? But yes, it has ManyChat marketing and branding experience. So at this point, whenever you get onto this, you're your brand and you have to build it, and you want to have a consistent brand voice. So you want your captions to sound like the same thing each time. Oh, I was saying to delegate, because if you are still working a 9 to 5, excuse me, you're not going to have time to dedicate to multiple profiles. So I post 3 times a day on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So that might be overwhelming for some people. I recommend you start with one platform if this is new to you. But I post all of them so that I can touch all my bases and I'm not leaving any table unturned. But if you can, hire somebody on Fiverr for the low. Someone from the Philippines is a good idea because our money converts, I think it's like 2 or 3 times over in their currency. So it's way cheaper to get their services. The only drawback on that is they're not going to be awake when you're awake. So communication could have a little bit of a lag. I have somebody, she's actually in Sierra Leone. My secretary is in Sierra Leone. She's in Africa. And I have to email with her for communication. The only thing I don't like, she's great. The only thing I don't like is she's not awake when I'm not awake, when I'm up. So we have to just communicate during our different operational hours. But I do recommend that y'all get help if you have a job, you got kids, you can't do all this on your own. You got $100 a month. Could you spend that on food? You got $100 somewhere, or find 2 hours out of the week. If you only have like $40, so they can do 2 hours out of the week for $20. Boom. That's 2, 4, 6. That's 8 hours a month. They can knock out some work for you if you do it that way. It's cheaper. But figure out ways, y'all, to tap in because you can do it. I just finished my walk. Walking in the morning really helps me get my mind together for the day. And I recommend, if you can, to get outside and move so that your energy can flow. Because when you're in the house, your energy is not flowing as high as it can. And you also are able to get information from source when you're spending time alone. But this has been fun, y'all. If you have any questions, you can message me about DBA. I do recommend you invest in yourself, y'all. If you don't invest in yourself, nobody else is going to. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.